Mayday. How do we move on? Cincinnati is heartbroken, wondering how to move on. Thinking about this over the weekend, I found inspiration in the song Into the Fire, which was written by Bruce Springsteen in honor of the firefighters who died on 9/11, a song that clearly applies to Daryl Gordon. It was dark, too dark to see. You held me in the light you gave. You lay your hand on me. Then walked into the darkness of your smoky grave, somewhere up the stairs into the fire. I need you near, but love and duty called you someplace higher, somewhere up the stairs into the fire. Today, we mourn fire apparatus operator and bomb technician, firefighter Daryl Gordon, who was called someplace higher. We come together to mourn a man who was known as a teddy bear, quick to laugh, quick to lend a hand, and someone who mentored others. A man who dedicated his life to public service but knew how to have fun, enjoying his Woodford Reserve, his friends, his fraternity Kappa brothers. A man who gave this city 30 years, loved his wife, and raised 2 beautiful daughters. We mourn that he will not enjoy a long and deserved retirement. And most importantly, and tragically, we mourn that his time with his wife Angela and daughters Angelique and Chelsea was cut short. But we also know that Daryl Gordon was a smart man and knew the risks associated with his chosen profession. He had the love and duty to be called someplace higher. His faith was tested, and he came through. He did not waver. He did not retreat. The song that I mentioned, Into the Fire, is written not to give comfort to the fallen firefighter who did his duty, but is written to ask the fallen firefighter who has already given his life to give those of us left behind even more, to provide comfort to us even from the grave. Bruce ends his song by asking the fallen firefighter to help us, singing, "May your strength give us strength. May your faith give us faith. May your hope give us hope. And may your love give us love." We need Daryl more than he needs us. And do we share Daryl's faith? We all want to, and we say we do. After tragedies like September 11th or Oscar Armstrong, and now Daryl Gordon, we rededicate ourselves to valuing public service. But in between these tragic occasions, we often forget that our ability to pursue our fortune, love, and happiness depends on the public servants, the first responders, that give us the safety to pursue our dreams. Our freedom depends on a subset of our community putting our safety ahead of their own. And those people are called police officers and firefighters. First responders create societies that can be called civil, that tame the natural evils of life, that prevent the strong from overpowering the weak, that save lives from natural or man-made disasters. Because sometimes there are evils that would do us harm, and there are fires that will burn us if not extinguished. Sometimes we need big, strong teddy bears to protect us from hidden dangers. And sometimes we need that bear's strength to be freed from a door that is closed. Not all of us are called to be first responders, but all of us are called to make service to our fellow man and woman part of our lives. Today's funeral serves as a reminder to us to share Daryl's strength, faith, hope, and love. To believe that love and duty are real and bind us together. To believe that those who die for those ideals live forever in our hearts. And so we come together today to share genuine grief for our losses, especially for the losses of Angela, Angelique, and Chelsea. And we commit ourselves to offering them our help. Let's make sure that Daryl's family knows that God is holding them tightly too. And as mayor, I thank Daryl Gordon for his service to our city. We are eternally grateful. But we also come together to hear what Daryl Gordon is telling us. He is telling us to live our faith and to believe that putting the well-being of others ahead of our own will be our greatest joy and our ultimate salvation. It is hard to believe that right now in our current grief, but this truth is all around us. In the laughter of our children, the love of our spouses, the good cheer of our friends, and sometimes even in our songs. So let us pray that we might hear Daryl's intercession. Mayday, mayday, a firefighter is down. May his strength give us strength. Mayday, mayday, our friend Daryl is gone. May his faith give us faith. Mayday, mayday, how do we go on? May his hope give us hope. May his love give us love. Daryl, we miss you dearly, but love and duty called you someplace higher, somewhere up the stairs into the fire.